like a sneeze. Please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Lord, but I'm lying-hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist. No crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Bird. George is out there with Brown. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Eaton in at the 4. And for Chicago, Stoudemire out there with Drexler. Then there's Parker. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. We look at the Bulls. They thought they'd be up 3-1 at this time. Instead, they find themselves in a win-or-go-home scenario. This is unexpected, huh?
Kevin, this is why they play the game. On paper, this wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe they got a little complacent. Maybe this raucous home crowd can snap them out of this trance that they seem to be in.
Well, they need something, that's for sure. On the clock, Drexler, that's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Right side, the pass to Eaton. To the paint, and finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Knocked away. George with the steal. Pass to Whiteside. Outside for George. Gets a very good look and converts.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. The coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Fader on the way, and it's Brown missing. Outside, Jordan. From about 19 feet. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Drexler passes to Jordan, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here is George. And the pass to Eaton. That's the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
For the Bulls, Tony Parker.
And Parker drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Bird inside the three-point line, and it's good off the back rim and in.
The smoothest jumper in the game. Larry Bird, folks.
Parker with the bounce pass. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter, and the shot is good.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Celtics trail by 3. George dishes to Whiteside. Whiteside with the basket on the assist by George.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in from a tumble. Schrempf comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Harper in for Parker. Chicago with the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Harper the pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Whiteside. Passes it to Eaton. Good on the shot.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Tipped away. Stolen by Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Puts up a deep three. Clyde Drexler grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Good on the bucket.
Concentration. He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Chicago making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Celtics trail by 4. Bird passes to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Drummond. He kicks to Drexler. It's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Outside Harper. And there's the pass to Drexler. And it's Bird with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The Bulls with the lead. Outside Harper. Pass to Drexler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Drexler's got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Bird. And the layup's good off the glass.
These are the kinds of shots that get Bird going. When he makes these contested shots, he enjoys talking some trash as well.
Now, here's Harper. Scoreless thus far. Robinson finds Drummond. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Harper. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Up in time. A shot off that time. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Bulls ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Celtics trail by 3. On the court for the Celtics. Brown out there with George. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Bird. And it's Eaton in at the force line. Brown's shot is good.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Passes it to Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Bird. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bird's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside Harper. To the left wing. Stoudemire kicks to Drexler. 6 to shoot. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Boston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. Feeds it to Harper. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Harper's got his first points in this one.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Walker's checked in for Ron Harper. Pierce is checked in for Boston. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Brown outside. Pass to Whiteside. Over the tumble. Whiteside, no good. Bulls leading by 4. And Drexler has it in the corner. Back to Parker. Lays it up off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Brown the pass to Bird. This ball movement by Boston. And George kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Bird inside the 3-point line. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Bird's got 9. Drexler scanning the floor. Here's Parker. Excellent D there from George.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
The kick out to Pierce. Oh, good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 4. Drexler outside. Dishes to Stoudemire. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Drexler's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Whiteside. Now Pierce. Bird outside. Trains the 3-pointer. Bird's got 8 points in the quarter.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game so far. Some solid defense from Brown.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Now here's Drexler. Following the miss by Larry Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Drexler against George. Drexler against the bucket. Drexler's got 12 in the game.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. Here's the pass to Whiteside. Over Mutombo. That is good. And the Bulls lead has got back down to 3 on the basket from Hassan Whiteside.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Now, here is George. Stoudemire missing his last. There's Brown with the 3. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Parker against George. And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
George passes to Brown. Shot from 12. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
George against Parker. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Mutombo. Robinson comes in for Stoudemire. Schrempf, he's checked in for Drexler. And it's Harper in for Tony Parker. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Brown. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
The 3 from George. No good there. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
The Celtics, 35.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Looking at the Bulls, they've been outplayed this series. Currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to, staying right in this game, hoping to force a Game 6. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I always like to see teams go out of 3, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screen.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We've got Mutombo. Michael Jordan is out there with Parker. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Drexler in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Out to Bird. It's up a 3. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
3 points.
George has got 4 assists now tonight. Parker against George. Here's Jordan. They grabbed their own miss. That one good for 2. Mutombo's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the wall.
Here's George. Here's Eaton. Gets the bucket and the foul. One is on Stoudemire.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down low. Here's Mutombo, and Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. They get it again. Tries it again, and Mutombo finishes inside. Mutombo's got 6.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Bird dishes to Jordan. Brown outside. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parker against George. Parker kicks to Drexler. Pass to Jordan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by Bird. Bird's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to George. And he converts the layup. He's got 7.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Bird. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's Whiteside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Hassan Whiteside. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brown. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Parker. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Once again, a big round of applause for your Shake.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Stoudemire. That shot missing. Celtics leading by 3. To the paint. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Redick. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Takes it from 10, and the shot goes in. George has got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Parker. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Parker's got 6 points. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Eaton. Outside, George lets it go from deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Parker passes to Mutombo. And stolen by Whiteside. The pass to Bird. Second chance shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
That one misses for Whiteside. Bulls trail by 8. Up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well. And the lob pass only makes it easier.
2 minutes.
George with the ball. 12 points for him. Here's Whiteside. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Kicks to George. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Hits the target from 18 feet. George has got 9 points now in just the second half. Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Stolen by George. And the layup falls.
Paul George.
And the Celtics lead by 10.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Terry against George. Terry dishes to Drummond and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Bowen. Terry covering. And the jam by Whiteside.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Schrempf. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bowen. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Schrempf.
Well, that's a high skill level shot that's difficult to contest. The turnaround was the right move there.
George way outside. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Play hard and battle through this right now. We need to pick up our energy. Our energy is not where it needs to be right now. They are playing harder than us.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Paul George. Out there with Pierce. And it's Eaton in at the power forward. And he makes that one.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
The kick out to Brown. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Pierce has got 3 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Stoudemire wide open, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Robinson. Here's Jordan. Out to Schrempf. That's tipped. Stolen by Pierce. Passes it to George. Back to Pierce. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Launches from deep. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Jordan kicks to Schrempf. Sinks the triple.
And Delef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
George passes to Eaton. And here's Brown. By Stoudemire. Pierce inside the 3-point line. Nice jump shot. Good. Pierce has got his first 2 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Robinson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
They get a hand on it. Jordan the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
George against Parker, and he drives in. Yes, that goes in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
George against Parker. Outside Pierce. 5 to shoot. Over Strength. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Mark Eaton. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Chicago making some changes. Tumbo is checked in for Robinson, and it's Drexler in for Schrempf. And a change for the Celtics. Whiteside's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Chicago calls timeout. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
A minute 50 left in the game. Here's Jordan. Put him up in the air with the pump fake and then took it down. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
George against Parker. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Boston. George looking around. Right side against Mutombo. Right side, good.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Paul George.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Stoudemire. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boston ball. Substitution on the court.
They do it, they'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.